नन्ना को भी ले चाय। नन्ना को बनाए चाय।
So, good evening, everyone, guys. How many of them have joined the session for today, guys? Today is your first class. How many are there? Only Pragati.
I'm also there for the first time.
Okay. Yes, guys. Those who have joined today, just like new joiners, just stay back in the class, guys. Okay. So whatever I have covered yesterday, I'm going to repeat it. So just stay back in the class. Okay. So yesterday we have discussed the diagram for the manual testing and the definition for a manual testing. We'll see the advantages now. So advantages of a manual testing is, see, when you do manual testing, the quality of the software will be very good. And you need not have to learn any programming language, guys. Programming languages are not required to do manual testing. But when you go for automation, you need to learn some programming language, guys. So there are drawbacks of a manual testing. Here the time taken is more, and even the resource utilization is a more, guys. If you do the manual testing, yeah, if you do manual testing, like we need more number of test engineers. So it is a tedious job, a tougher job, guys. So here, so when you do manual testing, it seems like it is a tougher job. Why? because we have to test it again and again. As soon as we find a defect, we should test it again and again, guys. And there will be no consistency in a testing. While testing, like you might find some two defects, so I might find some three defects, guys. So there will be no consistency while doing this manual testing. So these are the drawbacks. So note point. To overcome the drawbacks which was there in the manual testing, company will go for what? Automation. So write down this. Copy the advantages, drawbacks, and the note point. Yes, let me complete the second point, guys. See, in every company, when they get the project for the first time, when they get the requirement from the customer, when they start testing the software. So first, what do they do now? They do manual testing, guys. Then only they'll go for what? Automation testing. Without doing manual testing, they cannot go for automation testing. Yeah, when you are testing the software, assume that now you are testing the software. So testing the software for a first time. So first time if you are testing the software, you will do what? Manual testing. Next. You are going to do what? Manual testing. And when you are testing the same software, when you are testing the same software, but for the second time you'll go for what? Automation. Directly you cannot go for automation, guys. First you have to do manual testing, then only you can go for what? Automation. Okay. So in every company when they get the project, first they do what? Manual testing, then only company will go for what? Automation testing, guys. Now copy this. Copy the advantages, drawbacks, and the note point. So those who have joined today, you can just copy this manual testing definition first. Later, copy the advantages, drawbacks. So it's done, guys. So copy the note point. And so completed writing, everyone. Okay, so now today we'll see how actually the test engineer will do now automation and testing. See guys, here the 50% of the diagram remains same. So whatever we have discussed, same thing I'm going to discuss it now. Only so automation part we are going to learn today guys. Okay, listen now. So here customer is a Google now. So customer is a Google now. So our customer is a Google. So now he is giving some requirement. He is giving some requirement to whom now? He is giving some requirement. So requirement to the software company Infosys. So he is giving the requirement to the software company Infosys. So now this Google company it is saying that develop the Gmail application. So customer Google is saying that developer C company develop this Gmail application. Now this Google company what they'll do neatly they will prepare some requirement document in the MS Word or in MS Excel. In MS Word or in MS Excel, neatly they'll prepare some requirement document and they will send it to the software company Infosys. Infosys guys. Now there is one person called as what? A business analyst. There is one person called as a business analyst in this software company. So we call him as what now? BA. With love and affection, we call him as a BA now. So what he'll do? He will do the requirement collection. Means he'll go to the customer place Google and he will just collect the requirement from the customer and he will come back to the software company Infosys. So developers, sorry. So there is a team of like there is a development team now. So there is a development team in the software company. All the developers what they do now, they will look into the requirement. They are going to look into requirement. They will look into the requirement and they are going to write some 10 lakh lines of code. They are going to write 10 lakh lines of code now. So after the writing the code, developers will compile the code. Developers what they'll do will compile the code. They are going to compile the code and convert it into they will convert this code convert into some setup file. See some setup file that is .exe file. So that means now what they'll do, they have written all the lines of code. They will just compile it. They are going to compile this code and they are going to compress this code and they are going to convert it into some file format that is .exe file. Now this gmail.exe file is ready. Yes guys, this gmail.exe file is ready. So now this file has to be installed in the server. So server is a place where we just go and we are going to install the software into the server. So this is a server now. So either developers they go and they will install the software into the server or test engineers they will go and they will install the software into the server. So in the first case developers they go and they will install the software into the server. So here this gmail.exe file is ready. So that means what they'll do now, developers so developers will copy this. So will copy paste. So they will just copy this gmail.exe file. They'll just copy this and they're going to paste this in the server. Copy paste this gmail.exe file. So gmail.exe file into the server. File into server. So and developers will give a URL. Will give URL, username and password. Developers will give URL, username, password to test engineer so that now they can test the software. They need all the credentials to log in and then they are going to test the software. This is the first case. Developers they will install the software into the server. They will just copy paste this gmail.exe file and they are going to install the software into the server. And now this Gmail application is ready in the server, guys. So Gmail application is ready in the server. So in the second case, what happens? So this developers only will give this gmail.exe file. So gmail.exe file to whom now? To the test engineers. Now test engineers, what do they do now? They will copy now. Test engineers will copy paste this gmail.exe file into the server. Gmail.exe file into the server. And test engineer themselves. So test engineer themselves will have this URL for my username and password now. Okay, we'll have all the credentials. Now they are going to test the software. Yes. So now we'll begin with what? Automation testing. Now we'll start with what? Automation testing. So how actually the test engineers will do the automation testing? We'll see now. So first what they'll do, they will switch on the computer manually. So this has to be done manually, right guys? So switch on the computer manually. Switch on the computer manually. Okay, once they switch on the computer, so test engineer will install the the tool called what? Will install the tool called Selenium or QTP. So they are the automation testing tools, guys. Okay, test engineer will so test engineer will write the code, or we call them as a scripts, or we will call it as a programs. Yes, programs by using by using using a tool like Selenium or QTP. Selenium or QTP. And test engineer tool or a program will now test engineer, after installing the tool, he will click on a run button. Click on run button. Yes, what the test engineer will do now? He will go and he's going to switch on the computer. So he'll switch on the computer, he'll go to Google, and he's going to download a tool called what? Selenium. So Selenium tool he is going to download now. So after downloading this tool, he is going to install the tool. Now the tool is installed now. Okay, this is the same computer now. So now the tool is installed here. Okay, now he will double click and he is going to open the tool called what? Selenium. So test engineer what he'll do? He will log into this tool and he will start writing something called about scripts. We call them as a tester scripts. So he will write the code or a program, or we also call them as a tester scripts. Like this he will write the script for 3 months. So every day when he reach office from morning to evening, he is busy in writing the scripts now. After 3 months, all the scripts are ready now. Okay, all the scripts are ready. Now what he'll do? Once all the scripts are ready, he will go and he will click on run button. So as soon as he clicks on run button, sorry, as soon as he clicks on run button, all these scripts will go to the software and it is going to test the software how? Automatically. So automatically all the scripts will test the software now. Okay, it is just working like your washing machine now. Everything will be automatically done now. So Selenium and QTP are the automation testing tools, guys. So QTP is a very old tool. So 10 years back, most of the companies they were using the tool called what? QTP or a QTP tool, guys. It is called as what? Quick Test Professional. The full form is Quick Test Professional. But nowadays, most of the companies, 90% of the companies, they are using a tool called what? Selenium now. Okay, now test engineer what he did, he will switch on the computer, he will install the tool called Selenium, and he will write the code scripts or the program by using a tool now. In the Selenium tool, he will write the scripts, he will click on run button. So after clicking on a run button, now tool or a program will automatically start working. Now tool or a program, so tool or a program will automatically checks for the internet. So will automatically checks for internet. Checks for the internet. Now tool or a program will automatically enter the URL. Will automatically checks for the internet. It will open the browser. Open the browser. And tool or a program will automatically enter the URL. Tool or a program will automatically enter the URL. Enter the URL, that is www.gmail.com. So after entering this URL, now the login or the welcome page should be displayed, guys. But now what is happening? Instead of this login page, it went to this blank page now. Instead of displaying login page, it went to blank page now. So blank page means we call it as what a defect now. So it went to blank page. Blank page means we call this as a defect now. So we got one defect in the software. We means test engineers. So test engineers now, like today onwards, we should think that yes, we are all the test engineers, guys. When I say you, it means that you are a test engineer. So when it is going to the blank page means it's a defect. As soon as you find a defect, immediately you should communicate a defect to the developer. See developer, we got one defect now. Communicate defect to the developer. So developer what he'll do? He will go to the code now. He has written all the lines of the code now. He goes to each and every line of the code and he is checking for the mistake done in the program now. So he started checking each and every line of the code and somewhere in the 48th line of the code he found some mistake now. So what he'll do, he will just go and he will correct this line of the code now. So correcting this line of the code is called as what? Fixing the defect. What the developer is doing now? He is fixing defect. See, some changes have been done in the code now. So that is the reason what he'll do. He will give some new software or a modified software, guys. So this new software should be installed in the server. See, already old Gmail application is there. What you'll do? Uninstall the old Gmail application and install the new Gmail application, guys. Install the new one now. So after installing this new Gmail application is ready in the server. Again, test engineer, he will start testing. So test engineer, what he will do? He will click on run button. After clicking on run button, now the tool or a program starts working automatically. So tool or a program will automatically checks for the internet. Tool or program will automatically opens the browser. Tool or program will automatically enter the URL, that is www.gmail.com. After entering the URL, what will happen now? Login or the welcome page is displayed. So why it is displaying now? Because there was some defect. It was fixed by the developer. Now because of that, login or welcome page is displayed. So login or the welcome page is displayed. Now, tool or a program will automatically enter the URL. So automatically enter. So it will enter the username, password, and click on login. And click on login. So click on login. What should happen now? Yes, guys. Home page should be displayed. Home page will be displayed. So home page is displayed now. So home page is displayed now. Now tool or a program will automatically clicks on compose. Automatically it will click on compose. So click on compose. Fill all the details. Fill all the details. Fill all the details and click on send items. So click on send items. See, when the tool or a program, when it clicks on send items, whatever the mail is, one minute, the tool or a program will automatically clicks on compose, fill all the details and click on send button, not send items. So when the tool or a program, when it clicks on send button, so now the mail is sent to the user B now. Okay, mail is sent. Now the tool or a program will automatically click on sent item. So click on sent item. Now whatever the mail it is sent, so that mail should be available in the sent item list. Suppose now the mail is not displayed in the sent item list now. Yes guys, what do we call it as if mail not displayed? So mail is not displayed means what does it mean? Mail not displayed, everyone. So it's a defect, right? It's a defect. So we got one more defect in the application. Then we say that automation testing is a fail now. Okay, automation testing is fail. So when there is a defect, again we test engineers, we should communicate this defect to the developer. So developer will go to the code, he will fix the defect. After fixing the defect, he will give some new software. So this new software should be installed in the server. How? Uninstall old software, install the new software. So now new Gmail application is ready in the server. Again test engineer, he will come and he will just click on run button. Now the tool will start working automatically. Means tool or a program or like tool or a program will automatically checks for the internet. It will open the browser, it will enter the URL. Now the login page is displayed. Now tool or a program will automatically enter the username, password. Click on login. Now the home page is displayed. Tool or a program now will automatically click on compose, fill all the details, click on send button. Now after that tool or a program will click on send items. Now the mail is displayed. So assume that now the mail is displayed because the defect has been fixed by the developer. Now if the mail is displayed, we say that automation testing is a pass here. Automation testing is a pass. So this is how the test engineer will do what? Automation testing by using some tools by writing the scripts. So understood the flow diagram for automation testing guys? Yeah, I repeated this 50% of the diagram also, guys, because some new joiners were there, so that is the reason I went bit slowly. Yes, understood, everyone. Okay, but now how to write these scripts, guys? I told that. So you'll download a tool, you'll install the tool. Now you are going to log in and you are going to write some scripts. But how to write the scripts now? Yes, using some language. You need to learn some language, basics of Java language. Yeah, we should have some coding knowledge. So when you join your Selenium classes for the entire course duration, like 1.5 months or 2 months, whatever it is, for the entire like course duration, you will be learning about how to write the scripts. Okay, you'll be learning about like how to write the scripts, and using these scripts, you are going to test the software automatically. So in manual testing, we are not going to learn about automation testing, guys. Okay, just for your understanding purpose, at least we should know, being a manual test engineer, we should know what actually the automation testing is and how automation test engineer will do the automation testing. Just for that sake, like we have learned this automation testing diagram. So it is not the part of your manual testing, guys. Okay, now before writing this diagram, I'll give some definition for automation testing. Okay, there is interview question here, guys. So based on above note point, without doing manual testing, can we go for automation testing? Yes, without doing manual testing, can we go for automation testing? What is the answer? True or false? Everyone, I want the answers from each and everyone in the class. Yes, the answer is a false case. Without doing manual testing, we cannot go for automation testing. So, automation testing, definition for automation testing. Here, a test engineer will write the code or the script or the program. So, he is going to write the code or the scripts or a program by using the tools like what? Selenium or a QTP, guys. After writing the scripts, he will run the program against the application or the software. And now tool or a program will automatically test the application and gives the result as what? Pass or a fail. So this is automation testing. So copy the definition for automation testing. Yes guys, am I audible? Okay, now copy the definition for automation testing. Okay, before this, copy this interview question also guys. Okay, interview question, and later you can copy the definition for automation testing. Yeah, completed writing, guys. Is it done? Okay, now copy this diagram, automation testing diagram in the landscape mode in your notes, guys. So can you write it? Okay, wait, I'll display other diagram for better clarity. So 1 minute. Okay, guys. Now copy this diagram in the landscape mode in your notes. So done guys, completed with the diagram. So write down this automation testing is pass or automation testing is fail. Okay guys, we'll just stop the session here. So any doubts in today's class please? Do you have any queries? Okay, so Monday, listen carefully, guys. Monday, you will be joining the session using some new link, guys. Okay, Monday, you will be joining the session at 8 o'clock. Everyone. So, I will be sharing the link in the QTalk app to join the session. See, your batch is created. I can see all the students in the QTalk app. Like those who have not joined the QTalk app page, just join the QTalk app. If you are facing any issue with this QTalk app, just contact your counselors. Okay. I will be sharing the student link in the QTalk app Monday. Everyone should join the session at 8 p.m. Okay, new joiners, just stay back in the class. Others, you all can lead the session, guys. If you have any queries, just stay back. Otherwise, you all can leave. Yeah, bye everyone, guys. Yes, new joiners, just unmute yourself and just you introduce yourself, guys. Tell me your name, degree, pass out year, and you are from which place. If you have like any work experience, tell me your job role.
And
Yeah, hi. Shit, like your voice is not clearly audible for me. Can I be a bit louder?
hello, ma'am. Is it audible right?
Yes, now it is okay.
Yeah. Ma'am, I belong from Bokaro, Jharkhand, and currently I'm working with HCL Tech in Lucknow as a software developer. And before this, I have worked with two more companies, and I have a total 1+ year of experience in this field.
Next, some yep, yes, someone was there. Who is that, guys? So new joiners, let me know if anyone is there. Okay, so listen now. See, so some introduction part. Introduction part. So, like duration of your course. Duration of your course will be like 2 months. So, including your mock interviews, resume building session, everything I'm going to cover it within 2 months. I'm going to finish your manual testing classes. And regarding the notes part, so what I'll do after once the explanation is done, what I'll do, I will share the screen. So you have to write down the notes from your screens and sometimes I'll dictate it. You have to make a note of it. And sometimes what I'll do, few diagrams I will just share it in the QTalk app. So those diagrams like from the QTalk app you should download and you should write the notes. And you should maintain some 300 pages long notebook only. Why? Because I am sharing the lots of diagrams like which you have to write it in a landscape mode. For that reason, we need 300 pages long notebook. And you will be writing my notes using three color pens. See why I am asking you to write the notes using three color pens? Why? Because once you finish your manual testing, if suddenly some interview is scheduled, so assume that now if you have written your notes very neatly, highlighting all the key points, definitions, and you have written all the diagram with color pens. So now if you look into the notes, you can just understand everything. When you see the keyword, like you'll understand. So you need not have to go through each and every line of the notes, right? So this helps you a lot. Okay, maintain the proper notes and be ready with some 300 pages long notebook for Monday session. And assignments. Once I finish some 10 days of your classes, I'll start giving the assignments. So like you have to complete the assignment and you should share it in the QTalk app. Okay, for our communication, we have an app called as a QTalk app. Go to Play Store and download this app. Okay, your batch is created and you will be added to this QTalk group. Okay, if you are facing any issue with this QTalk, like QTalk app, just there is a technical team. You just call them, okay, and they will resolve your issue. They are going to resolve your issue. This is about assignment and presentations. See, every day, soon after the class, what you have to do is every day you will give the presentations. So, buy one whiteboard and two color markers. The way I explain in the class, right, the same way you have to present it to yourself at your home. Okay, this is how you'll give the presentation. Every day you'll be spending some 20 to 30 minutes of time in giving the presentation. But every day you have to do this. See, though you might be knowing the concept, but you have to present it properly. That is what the interviewer wants. So when you give the presentations every day, so you'll be able to like speak properly in front of the interviewer, right? So this presentations helps you a lot in presenting the answers. So next is a mock interviews. So once I finish some 50% of your manual testing classes, I'll be conducting the first mock. Okay, first mock. And based on your performance in the mock, I'll be giving the ratings like star 1, 2, 3. Star means you are excellent. So 1 means you are good or very good. So 2 means you are average. Average 3 means you're poor. So like this you're going to get the ratings based on your performance in the mock. So you'll get interview calls from from the HR team. So once I finish 90% of your manual testing classes, I'll conduct the second mock. And once I finish like complete manual testing or 100% of your manual testing classes, so I will schedule one final mock. See, from the day one itself, start preparing for your mock tests. Okay, as I said, just spend some 20 to 30 minutes of time every day for preparation for your the mock interviews. Okay, your classes will be conducted from Monday to Saturday. So the timings will remain same every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Yeah. And if you miss any classes for genuine reason, like if you are attending any interviews or if there is any medical emergency, if you miss the classes for genuine reason, I will conduct backup on Saturdays. Okay, so this is all about your this thing, some like introduction part which I have covered in my first day session. So actually, I have covered some manual testing concepts, some basic concepts, and if you have missed it, also you need not have to worry about it. Again, I am going to repeat those concepts in my further sessions. Okay. So today you have understood my class. You understood the concept of automation testing. Yes. Okay. So from Tuesday onwards, okay, Monday I will be again covering some basic things. So from Tuesday onwards, I will share the syllabus and I am going to start with your syllabus. Okay, if you have any queries, you can ask me. Yes, Sujit, like if you have any queries, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just stop the session here for today. Okay, guys, then bye everyone. Good night. You all can leave. So Monday